Well, what's up again there, guys? Brian here, the 3 Topics Gamer, here to share with you another one of my awesome worst to best tier list style ranking videos to share with you guys today. Now that 2024 is starting to come again, I'm trying to get like a lot of these older ideas that I saved up a while back out of the way. That way I can kind of focus on all the content I want to do for next year. And one of those ideas was actually do another one of my overall character tier list videos for one of my favorite video game franchises of all time, this one being Devil May Cry. Now, I'm also going to do that for, I think, like another video after this, and then I have another tier video after that involving some of the game controls. But for this one, we're just going to focus on most of the primary well-known Devil May Cry characters throughout the franchise. So that's what this video is going to focus on. So if you do happen to enjoy this video by the end, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep checking me on my future videos. And remember, if any of you guys have any ideas for any rankings or reviews or discussions, or just have any general questions for me in general, just let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see, and heck, I'll try to get it up as soon as I can. It to be fair, it actually took a while to find a really good list online, but after scavenging, I did happen to find this one. And I think there's like a few characters that are like missing, but I don't know, maybe it won't come to mind. So I decided to kind of slightly modify this one. So the rankings go from smoking sexy style, which is like the highest rank you can get when you're doing combos, to 6 skills, to savage, to just average, to dismissal, to I simply do not remember. So let's get started. We'll just go in any particular order, starting with this guy. I gotta admit, I know this guy, but I don't really remember his name, so I'll just put him in just dismissal. Kind of a goofy character. You fight him twice in Devil May Cry 4, and I believe he's Nico's father. But I don't know his name in general, so now I'll put him there. Next, we have Arkham from Devil May Cry 3. I am going to put him as a savage. He was the primary villain. Kind of. I mean, Virgil was like the final boss, but like Arkham was like the guy who's manipulating Virgil. He had an interesting plan about wearing Dante, Virgil, and Lady down before trying to take the power of Sparta. Took control of it for a little bit, then got taken down by Sparta's sons. And he did have some solid moments. But I wouldn't call him like an overall top tier like antagonist with the Devil May Cry series. So I'll leave him in savage. Credo. I think this guy's name is Credo. I think he's Kyrie's brother. Just kind of average. He dies in Devil May Cry 4. Spoiler alert, and that's really all I can say. This guy, he was just a soldier. I don't think he was given a name, so he's not really worth remembering. I just know he pops up at the beginning of Devil May Cry 5, and that's it. Now we got Dante. Okay, well, obviously, every version of Dante is smoky, sexy style. There is not a single bad version of this character in existence. Heck, even Devil May Cry 2, which a lot of people like to dump all over, which I won't do that because Devil May Cry 2 actually did a lot of really cool things that I don't think that game gets a lot of credit for. Even things that were better in Devil May Cry 3. So even though Devil May Cry 2 has its problems, my biggest problem was that I thought it was just too easy, but I still think it's fine. A lot of people hate Devil May Cry 2. I won't go that far, but yeah, every version of Dante is awesome. I got nothing bad to say, so yeah, he's obviously got to go at the top of the list. Dante's mother. I don't think we even get it. I don't know her name, and we only ever see pictures of her, and we have like the first live like footage of her in Devil May Cry 5, like right before she gets killed. I don't even know her name. I don't know if it's like Mary or Eve. It might be Eve, I think. Maybe Eve, I think that's her name. But outside of her just being a sorceress and being Dante and Virgil's mother and wife of Sparta, we don't really get to know much about her. So, I mean, I'd put her just average, even though we really don't know much. I'm telling you, they absolutely need to make a Sparta prequel game. It would, like, the entire franchise talks about how much of a legend Sparta is. He deserves his own game. That way we can kind of see, how cool he was and how he became who he was. So, okay, I know this thing, but I don't remember its name. The bird that hangs out with V, which is pretty much like the human version of Virgil that got divided. I don't remember this bird's name. I don't. Next is Jester. Jester's like an alternate costume version of Arkham, so but more annoying. So I'll pair them together. Has a couple of random boss fights in the special edition of Devil May Cry 3, so there's that. Kyrie, kind of average, really. I mean, she's a damsel in distress and she sings opera, and you don't even see her in Devil May Cry 5. So I mean, I'll just put her in average. But I mean, at least Credo does something, I think. Lady has some sick skills. Every version of Lady, I think, is good. Definitely keep her around. She's a great ally to Dante and Trish. She can handle demons on her own. Can't handle some of the tougher demons, but yeah, I think overall, Lady's character has definitely developed from Devil May Cry 3 all the way to Devil May Cry 5, and she had even more development in the anime series. So yeah. Next is Lucia. A lot of people forget about Lucia, but I love Lucia for a multitude of reasons. Number one, she's a redhead. And in my personal opinion, I find redheads the most attractive type of woman on the planet. No questions. And she's French. So a French badass demon killing redhead? Sign me up. I really hope Lucia comes back one day. Like, I think she kind of somewhat appears like in one of the comics that kind of explains how Dante escaped hell, but I think she could have easily made a return. In fact, I think there could have been a story made where right after the end of Devil May Cry 2, there's like a cutscene that shows Lucia at Devil May Cry, and you hear a bike pull up. And what you could have done was you could have done a story where it's Lady and Trish on their bikes, or just one bike, and it's like, oh, where's Dante? Oh, he's trapped in hell. Okay, and then the girls team up to kind of like open up a door that allows Dante to come back. I think that would have made for an interesting side story, or like, hell, even DLC content if DLC existed back in those days. But yeah, Lucia, I love Lucia. Who the hell is this guy? I feel bad I don't know this guy, because they race changed him, because he's a white guy in the anime series, and he's a black guy in the game. Burton, maybe? I don't remember. I don't know. Nero. I think Nero is a savage. No, that's disrespectful. We can't put him in the same level as Arkham. You know what? I will put Devil May Cry 4 Nero as a sick savage, but behind Lucia. But I will absolutely put Devil May Cry 5 Nero as a smoky, sexy style character. He absolutely deserves it. He definitely got better in 5. And I absolutely would love to see another Devil May Cry game focused strictly on his character. If we do get a Devil May Cry 6, I want it to focus on his character. I think the storyline between Dante and Virgil has run its course. We don't need to focus on him anymore. Nero is more than worthy to take on the full reins of the Devil May Cry series moving forward. I would absolutely support that. Next is Nico. Nico was cool. Only appeared in Devil May Cry 5. She pretty much developed Nero's arms, or the replacement arm that he got. I'm going to put her in 6 skills. She's really nice. Okay, this little girl. Oh, I don't want to put her. I don't remember. Come on, the name. I want to say like Phoebe or something. I feel bad. I don't remember her name. She had like a little cameo in Devil May Cry 5. Dang it, I can't remember. I gotta put her. I don't remember. If her name comes back, I'll come back to her. The priest, total dismissal. Over the top, not totally forgettable. Sparta. Here's the thing about Sparta. We never see Sparta in action. So this is weird. Like, I want to rank him high, but they talk so much about Sparta. We never see Sparta. It sucks. I don't know where to put him. 'Cause average, maybe? Top average? Because I swear, one cutscene showing what Sparta could do would be cool. Trish. I'm going to put her also in 6 style. But I'm going to put her behind Lady. I like Lady a little bit more than Trish, and I think every version of Trish has definitely got some 6 skills. Kind of like a reanimate, like not a reanimate, like kind of like a reborn version of Dante and Virgil's mother. So she looks like Eve, but she's Trish, and she fires electricity, and she can change her form and shape and change form. So yeah, I think she's got some skills. Oh good God, I can't remember his name. And he's the villain. And he's like the main villain of Devil May Cry 5. I feel like a complete idiot. Because 5 and 3 are 10 out of 10s, but I can't remember his name. he's like Virgil like splits himself, and there's like a demon version of him that has his own name, and then V is like the human side. It's just like I can't remember his name, so I'm sorry. But Virgil, okay, Virgil's my favorite Devil May Cry character of all time. It's not even close. Dante's cool. He's the main character, but I gotta go with Virgil every time. That's all I can say. And now we have V. V is probably gonna go in 6 skills, but where to put him? No, not above Lucia, not above Nero. You know what? I'll put him there. Yeah, I'll give him. He does have more screen time, and he's just the human kind of like toned down version of Virgil. So yeah. So that is my tier list ranking of all of these Devil May Cry characters. Now, I don't expect any of you guys to actually do your own ranking, but heck, if you want to, go right ahead, share your ranking in the comments down below. And like always, I want to thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you guys next time.